Welcome to Market Mastery for Small Businesses, the podcast that's here to help small service business owners and their marketing teams conquer the digital marketing world.
Welcome to Market Mastery for Small Businesses. I'm Tom Stevens, and today we're turning your podcast into a measurable client acquisition engine for local service brands. If you run a plumbing shop, a clinic, a home cleaning crew, or a consulting practice, this episode shows the exact plan to plan, produce, and distribute episodes that build trust, boost visibility, and drive qualified leads. We'll keep it practical and focused on results you can see in your calendar and bank account. Podcasting fits service businesses because people hire people they trust. A consistent voice in their ears turns you from a name in search results into a neighbor who solves problems. Episodes are evergreen assets. Record once, repurpose many times across your website, social posts, ads, and sales conversations. Unlike fleeting social content, a library compounds authority, rankings, and referrals. Locally, your show can spotlight neighborhoods, seasons, and community partners, creating a moat that national competitors can't match. And listeners self-qualify, so you attract fewer price shoppers and more buyers. Start by defining success. Who specifically is your target listener, and what core offer do you want them to take next? Pick 3 to 5 KPIs you'll track weekly: leads, bookings, email signups, qualified calls, and cost per lead. Decide acceptable benchmarks for month 1, month 3, and month 6. Clarify constraints too: your cadence, budget, and the minimum viable gear. When the outcome, offer, and resources are fixed, production decisions get easier, and later you can compare podcast performance to search and pay-per-click. Niche your message so you're unmistakably for someone. Combine service, geography, and top pain points. Instead of HVAC tips, say rapid heat fixes for Boise bungalow owners. A legal firm could use practical trademark answers for Austin food startups. Landscaping, low water yard wins for Denver duplex landlords. The more specific the frame, the more listeners feel seen. It also tightens your SEO footprint, ad targeting, and guest invites. Your niche is a filter, not a cage. It attracts the best clients and repels tire kickers. Plan content pillars that mirror the buyer journey. Awareness episodes help people define problems and avoid mistakes. Consideration episodes compare options, budgets, timelines, and trade-offs. Proof episodes showcase results and risk reversal. Build repeatable formats to simplify planning. FAQ clinics, answering 3 listener questions, client stories with before, during, and after, expert spotlights with strategic partners, and seasonal tips tied to local weather or regulations. Rotate pillars and formats on a calendar so every month addresses each stage. Listener trust grows when your show consistently leads them forward, and your team benefits. Choose topics listeners already search for. Mine your inbox, CRM notes, and call recordings for repeated questions. Pull phrases from 5-star and 3-star reviews to capture the exact language people use when praising wins or flagging friction. Scan competitor sites and podcasts to find holes, outdated advice, missing prices, or vague timelines, then fill the gaps with specifics. Use Google Autocomplete, People Also Ask, and local Facebook groups to validate demand. If a question helps one client decide, it can anchor an episode that attracts dozens more locally. Great episodes still need hooks. Write outcome-driven titles that promise a result, not a topic. Prefer cut summer cooling bills in San Diego without replacing your system over energy efficiency tips. Front-load verbs, keep numbers clear, and add your city or neighborhood for local relevance. In the intro, restate the promise, outline 3 beats, and tease 1 proof point you'll reveal near the end. Avoid jargon. Use the words a customer would type into a search bar at 10 p.m. Keep production simple. Aim for 20 to 30-minute episodes, weekly or bi-weekly. Record in a quiet room with a dynamic mic, basic interface, and headphones. Outline bullet beats, then follow a teach, story, call to action structure. Teach the concept, tell a quick example, invite the next step. Edit for clarity, normalize levels, and add clean intro and outro music you're licensed to use. Consistency beats perfection. Pick a cadence you can sustain for a year, then batch record to stay 2 weeks ahead. Name segments so listeners know what's coming. Strong calls to action turn attention into appointments. Build one primary offer that matches each episode's topic, then shorten the path. Use a vanity URL that redirects with UTM tags, a unique call tracking number that forwards to your main line, and an SMS keyword people can text for a checklist or quote. Repeat the CTA in the intro, mid-roll, and outro, but vary the phrasing. For pricing or estimates, send listeners to a short form with 2 qualifying questions, then route responses to your team instantly. Speed increases conversions and attribution. Treat every episode like a web page. Optimize titles, descriptions, and tags with language and geo-modified keywords. Publish full transcripts for ADA compliance and search indexing, and add chapter markers so listeners can jump to answers. On your site, create an episode page with an embedded player, skim-friendly show notes, a lead magnet, and links to related services. Add schema markup for podcast episode and local business. Interlink episodes, service pages, and blogs. Each page should include your phone, address, map, hours, and a clear conversion path on every device. Distribute where your customers already spend time. Send a short email announcing the episode, highlighting the hook and the primary takeaway. Cut 2 or 3 vertical clips for Reels, Shorts, and TikTok. Add captions and publish with local hashtags. Upload the full conversation to YouTube with a keyword-rich title and chapters. Post a short summary and link on LinkedIn, and publish a Google Business Profile update that points to the related service page. Invite local partners, happy clients, and micro-influencers as guests with a clear co-promotion checklist. Share assets before recording and confirm their posting dates publicly. Give episodes a paid tail. Retarget recent site visitors with 15 to 30-second clips and a clear benefit. Run low-cost search campaigns on the exact questions you answer, sending traffic to the episode page with the matching offer. Protect branded search by promoting your show name and business name together. On social, boost top-performing clips to zip codes you serve, excluding current followers. Keep budgets modest at first, but measure completion rates, clicks, and conversions before scaling winners in every test. Measure everything so you can iterate confidently. UTM tag every link in descriptions, emails, and social posts. Pixel your episode pages for Google, Meta, and LinkedIn. In your CRM, add a podcast source with fields for episode, channel, and CTA. Track listener to lead conversion, speed to first response, and show influenced revenue. Compare podcast metrics to search and pay per click weekly. A or B test titles, thumbnails, and offers. Swap only one element at a time. Double down on topics, formats, and guests that produce efficient pipeline. Share dashboards weekly and assign owners for follow-up and accountability. Build authority beyond listeners. Submit your show to major directories and relevant local business listings. Pitch local media with timely episode angles and repurpose transcripts into blogs, FAQs, and service page expansions that attract backlinks. Answer journalist requests through Haro or similar platforms to earn citations. Stay compliant. Use guest release forms, disclose paid partners, and only use licensed music and images. Provide full transcripts and descriptive alt text for accessibility. These practices expand reach, improve rankings, and protect your brand while making content genuinely useful for every local listener. Avoid common pitfalls: a vague audience, weak or missing CTAs, inconsistent cadence, muddy audio, and skipping measurement. Fix them with simple guardrails and a 90-day launch plan. Week 1 to 2, define niche, offers, KPIs, and build templates. Week 3 to 4, outline 8 episodes, schedule 2 guests, and script CTAs with vanity URLs and tracking numbers. Week 5, record 4, edit, write transcripts, and design cover art. Week 6, record 4 more, finalize Site Hub, and set pixels. Week 7 to 12, publish weekly, promote everywhere, refine based on data. Run a free podcast to leads audit offer. This episode is brought to you by Premier Services. Podcasting is powerful, but producing episodes takes serious time and serious money. Our Podcast Mastery service handles it all for you, so you can focus on running your business. Check the link in the episode description to learn more. That's a wrap for today. We covered why podcasting fits service businesses, how to set outcomes and KPIs, niching your message, mapping content to the buyer journey, and picking topics your market already searches. You learn to craft strong hooks, record simply, deploy conversion-ready CTAs, and optimize every episode page for search. We walk through distribution, guest amplification, paid boosts, and analytics that prove ROI. Finally, we hit authority building, compliance, and a focused 90-day launch. Apply one step this week, and you'll be moving toward consistent, measurable local growth. Thanks for listening to Market Mastery today.
And that concludes another insightful episode of Market Mastery for Small Businesses. We hope you enjoyed today's discussion and gained valuable knowledge to fuel your marketing success. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. Stay connected with us for more marketing wisdom and strategies. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode. If you have any questions or want to dive deeper into any of the topics we covered today, visit our website at www.elevateroi.net. There, you'll find additional resources and ways to connect with our vibrant community of like-minded small business owners and marketers.